Hey, how are we doing, buddy? Welcome back. 10 Trading, Francis Green here. And in today's video, it's going to be slightly different. I don't promote many things at all, but I've had a big request from a UK-based funding company called Instant Funding, and they've got a little bit of a unique twist for your new traders. Now, as you know, I'm all about Top Step. I work with Top Step because I'm a futures trader, but I thought I would give Instant Funding a chance because they've reached out and I like the sound of what they're doing behind the scenes. And the team were absolutely top drawer when we were speaking and communicating. So this is going to be different because there's a lot of people that reach out to me and talk to me about stocks. They talk to me about crypto. They speak to me about Forex. And most people get into trading Forex and then they quickly move on and they realize that there's a lot better other assets out there to trade. But this is caters for everybody. And that's very, very important. They have a huge amount of assets for you to trade. However, the difference between these is they got a little twist in the way that they do business. So they reached out to me. They've asked me to do a quick review. And to be transparent, they gave me a 100K challenge. I've not started yet, so we can't get into the dashboard as of yet because I'm busy with my futures contracts on Top Step TV, etc., and all those types of things. But I thought I would give these an opportunity and I can share with you what I think is a very, very good way to get into the trading. So without further ado, let's hop over to the screen, hop over to their website and see what Instant Funding is all about. So as you can see, this is their website. There seems to be a thing about purple at the moment, whether that's AI, whether that's crypto. Purple seems to be the color. Can anybody tell me why that might be the case? I do not know. However, I like the look of the website. It's nice, it's flashy, it's glossy. I love the way that they have done things over here. So as we know, we always need to obviously have a look at the details, okay? Have a look at the details before we get into what I think is an absolute game changer for a lot of traders who are looking to get into this prop firm, okay? So we must stress, because I have this question quite a lot from traders. And they'll say, Fran, when I'm in a prop firm and I make money, how do I get paid out if I'm not in a live account? And I say, well, the majority of them, nearly 99.9% of them, unless you get called up to live like we do on other platforms, etc., especially in futures, is you are trading on a sim account. And this is why you need to look straight at the beginning. Please note that all of accounts we provide our clients are demo accounts, fictitious funds, and any trading in simulated environment only. For more information, please feel free to visit Exa, the question and answer and things like that. So how to just break that down very, very quickly. Okay, how business models work and how prop firms work is they make their money off people taking the challenge. Now, the success rate, as we know, when it comes to traders is low. It's hard, but these give you a massive opportunity to get into the market and start trading with the company's capital. It has never been easier to be a full-time trader in today's market. If you speak to the old traders, they used to be in the pits. They used to do, it's completely different now. They have to pay huge fees. Now you can jump into the industry with $50, $60, okay? And that's why it's amazing. But remember, they are a business model. So let's have a look what they're all about, okay? So the way to trade, okay? Instant execution, payout, support, etc. And we'll break that down over on this. But before I continue, they've been around for about 3 years. They've had a total of around about $5 million in payouts, over 1,400 reviews over on Trustpilot, etc. Now, to you, to a lot of people, that's irrelevant. You just want to know whether you can make money on this platform. Are they trustworthy and do they make payouts? Now, if you go over to the Discord, they've got plenty of evidence as payouts. So as far as I'm concerned, everything seems legit of the things that I've checked them out. Again, I will speak about the platform, etc. later on in this video. But let's get back to having a look at what they have to offer, okay? So it's very, very simple. Their programs are as follows, okay? This is their program. They've got an instant funding. They've got a 1-phase challenge. They've got 2-phase challenges, and they've got 3-phase challenges. So let's break that down, or what I mean by that. So instant funding, which I believe is the game changer for this company. I've seen companies with 100% payouts. I don't know how they're going to survive. But what I like about this one is they instantly got access to capital if you need it. Now, of course, they need to protect themselves because of their drawdowns. You don't get much drawdown, especially on the low accounts. But if you want to try and get instant trading, then this is the way to go about it. Okay. Now, If you don't have any trading experience, then I suggest you go through the challenges. But let's break it down. Instant funding. We won't say let's trade at the moment because we'll be going on the platform in a second video to this. But this is a one of a kind program without profit targets. Now, when it comes to instant funding, you might say, well, listen, they're literally just going to start me funding. Yes, that is the case. And does it sound too good to be true? No, not in today's space. So how the instant funding works, okay, which is their main pull on this platform, is this, my friends. If you want to have a trade capital of $1,250, as you can see just here on your screen, that will cost you $79. So what that means is you're going to pay $79 to get access to $1,250 to trade. Now, if you've been in trading a very, very long time, that is not going to do much for you at all. But what it's going to do is get you familiar with what it's like being in the market with live money before you would even pass any prop firm, before you'd even get into the live markets, if you're fortunate to ever get in the live markets. But this could give you a tester about the emotions and the ride that you're going to go through. I work with students full time. I have one today who sent me a voice note and he's struggling on the psychological level. And I would tell you, out of the 50 people that I've probably worked with to get them funded, probably even more, 95% of them, once they tackled and got through their psychology by being in the market, they managed to have success. So that is a great opportunity for you to be in the market, to test the waters and understand what it's like. And we can go up from there. We can go to 2,500, so you've got more capital, 5,000, 10,000, all the way up to 80,000, which would cost you $3,500. Okay, now, if you don't know how to trade, you're not going to go to 80,000 and spend $3,500, but the capital is there. And if you're a very, very good trader, you kind of know what you're doing. The 80,000 is something that maybe interests a lot of people who have been trading a while and have the capital. So how does this too good to be true that some trader would say actually work? Now, the profit target is 0. If you've been following me for a while, on our profit targets, it's always a certain percentage of the capital, which you will show you in the normal 1, 2, 3 phase challenges that they have. Daily drawdown, absolutely 0. But the max drawdown you can have on these instant funded challenges is 10%. Now think about it. 10% of 1,250 is only $125. You'd have to be trading with very, 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 very small sizes to even get anywhere with that capital. But as you go higher, you can see you've got more of leg room, or room, should I say, for that max drawdown of 10%. 80,000 will be $8,000. Okay. Baseline profit is going to be your 70%. You can scale up, as we know, your scale target's 10%, etc., things like that. No overnight holding and no trading over the weekends, which is predominantly the same with every platform, unless you're just trading crypto. And you get to 1 to 100 and you see your details on leverage, but you're going to be very, very careful on your leverage and how you're going to do that. So that is their big, big game changer. That for them is the draw in. And it's a good thing to test if you wanted to go a long way. Now, if you want to go down the traditional route, as we know, they've got their one phase. Now, their one phase 10K challenge is $79. Their 25,000 is $149, going up to their 100K, which is $429. Now, this is where you do have your daily drawdown. You have your 3%, your max drawdown is 6%, baseline profit target 10%, 14 days after your first trade weekly. After that will be your payouts. You can scale in, etc. And these phases are the same as most companies when it comes to prop firms. Your 2-phase challenge is going to be slightly cheaper, should be slightly cheaper. Your 2 phase is a little bit more expensive on the 10K one and the 100K one, but your 3 phase obviously is cheaper, goes down to $399. What 3 phases is, you're going to have to get 8%, 5%, and 5%, where if your 2 phase, you're going to get 10% and 5%, whereas your 1 phase, it's literally only 10%. But your free phase is 855. That's for your consistency. That's if you're looking to take time, maybe if you have a job, etc., away from trading, and you can only trade on a higher term time frame, and you have to spread your trades out. Maybe that's your free phase. Now, then we've got, obviously, not sure where to begin. So then we've got these things that we need to cover. Now, leading UK-based prop firm. Why is this important, my friends? Because of the UK financial regulations. We have very, very strict regulations in the UK. So this shows that obviously they've had to go through quite a lot of, obviously, hurdles, regulations, a lot of signing off to even get this company born, alive, for you to even get involved. So that's very, very interesting. Okay, UK based, good for their reputation. No time limits or minimum trading days, which is very, very good. Your weekly payouts within a 90% split. So 90% of what you get, they get 10%. You can scale up, but you scale up doesn't really interest me or a lot of people. Okay, no daily drawdown on your instant funding accounts, but you only have a very, very small amount of capital to lose. Remember that, especially on the lower term timeframes and the lower package ones. Obviously, you've got first party advisories. We know that. Into automated trader dashboard. The dashboard, we can't go into dashboard today because I've actually not even signed up for the account that they have offered me. So I can't get into the dashboard to even see what's actually going on in that case. Okay. They got partners with brokers like Think Markets, which is obviously big in the UK, and they've got award-winning, etc. models and things like that. So another thing that I obviously want to touch on as well is the fact that what platforms do they use? Now, in the US, they had a lot of issues with third-party platforms, etc. And a lot of companies don't build their own platform. Okay. And because of that, they have to use white label companies. So white label platforms, etc. Whether that's MetaTrader on some brokers, which looks like a 1990s NES platform, as we know, that's still the big player in the Forex. But now you've obviously got CTrader, you've got DXTrader, and obviously Platform 5, as we know. Those are the main platforms that these brokers, or these prop firms, are using around the world. Now, they are trusted. They are very, very good. They're good at executions. You're going to get glitches in all platforms. One that I'm using at the moment, as you know, sometimes you ever get little glitches. It's going to happen for the best because the market moves very, very quickly. That's why you need to cover yourself. But these are the platforms that you can go over. Most of you already know what DXTrader is, already know what CTrader is. If you trade Forex or you've been on other platforms, etc., like Crypto Fund Trader or anything like that, Bright Funded and Breakout, those types of things, even though Breakout, I believe, do have their own platform. Okay. Now, I can mention other companies because they've asked me to do a review, and a lot of you know that I've been involved with other companies before. Obviously, I predominantly futures and obviously Top Step. Now, this is for my Forex people. However, they do have a lot of other assets that you can go over. Okay. Now, the trading rules are very, very simple. Okay. General account details, prohibited strategies. Now, there is one thing in here that is a little bit off for me, was a little bit not happy about that. And that was grid trading. When I looked at grid trading up, because I didn't really know what it was, and I've been trading for a long time, it was relation to DCA. I'm not going to go into too much detail in relation to that because they could have certain criteria for that. But a DCA is what a lot of traders like to do. It's what I like to do. Even small positions when I'm in micros or minis on futures, I like to do DCA in. So it's going to be interesting to see if that's your legitimately DCA, because I know certain other companies, Apex, things like that in futures don't allow DCA. A lot of people have left that company. So this is something that maybe we can look at into the next video when we go on the platform and start taking trades, if that's going to be a problem. So with grid trading, if it is the case of DCA, that's something that I'm not fond with. But if you're a person who likes to get in your position and then not scale in, this could work for you. We know high frequency trading, etc. Prohibited practices, obviously no gambling, no trading over major news, no copy trading between accounts that are owned by a third party. We know those types of things. We know the drawdown, initial drawdown starts at 10%, or we know the drawdown. Trading instruments. Now, the good thing about the trading instruments is we have all of the major players. Now, we did not have the NASDAQ, but I believe that that is something that they're working on, and I think that may be the case already because I've not checked the platform. But they've got crypto with your big BTC, Ethereum, etc. They've got major and minor indices, and they've got all your currency pairs for you forex traders. Hold your positions, as we know, overnight and over the weekend. Permissible, but be cautious when you're holding market conditions overnight. But you are unable to enable to on phases 1, 2, and 3 of all challenges and swing trading accounts convert to your regular account to swing trading via this form. So check out if you want to get into swing trading, because they do allow it, but not without filling out a form. And we know about the scaling plan. We don't need to go into that. Profit split is what you are looking for. 90% for you in your pocket. Beautiful to hear. And only 10%. And your payouts can be frequently requested every single 14 days, which is absolutely magnificent. Obviously, minimum threshold is 25. You can get paid in bank transfers, crypto, or by Rise. And the processing time is around 24 hours. Now, they have obviously reminded me that kindly that I mentioned their tournament. They do at the moment have a tournament going on, my friends. So if you think that you are a savvy trader, you may want to jump into their tournament, okay? And they've got some very, very good prizes. Show your best at, obviously, the Trade Olympics because of what's going on. You can click join now, and they've got some great prizes. In silver, they've got 1,000 cash prize plus 100,000 of a one-phase challenge plus your interview. The gold is 2,000 in cash plus 100K interview plus a Hall of Fame spot, and then your bronze with your 500. And you can go and get here 4 to 10 places, 50K, 11 to 30, 25K, 30 to 100, 10,000K, and then 101 plus. If you come in that top 100 or behind 100, discounts and special offers will be coming your way. Now, as for the rules, you can see 1 per entry, per IP address, etc. EAs are not allowed. Daily drawdown is calculated based on the equity balance. Max 5% max daily drawdown, and your max 10% on your overall loss. 5 days in 5 trading days is your minimum. News trading is allowed. Normal commission apply. Martingale and other strategies are allowed, which is quite interesting. So in their tournament, they're allowing you to absolutely use some rules that they don't allow once you're in their funded. That's quite interesting, okay? You can hold up to 5 positions at a time, max lot size, etc., etc., etc. Overnight and over weekend holdings allowed, but accounts will be charged for swaps. So if you're looking to keep your trades open overnight or over the weekend, you will be charged for swaps, my friend. If you don't know what they are, do a little bit of research, and you should be knowing that before you get into trading. Okay, join that today. And if you do want to get involved with this instant funded and start making money straight away, there will be a 15% discount link below somewhere on this video. It might buy me and my wife a chai latte with oat milk if you drink that beautiful drink. Okay, so make sure you go and check that out. The link below this video. So I hope you like that video. Like I say, I don't do many of these videos, but I think they're very, very transparent. I like the look of their company. So if you are new to our channel and you love trading with us, definitely in futures, as you know, and a lot of the family are from our YouTube and from Top Step, etc. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, do all the YouTube jazz, and I will see you in the next video on the morning streams before the London Open or on Top Step TV. I'll see you soon.